Welcome to Brainboss Learning Consult. Wherever you are watching from, good day everyone. I'm your regular host, Mr. Maro. For some time now, we've been talking about surds, and today we'll be focusing on division of surds. And when it comes to division of surds, one thing you need to know is called rationalization of surds. We need to see how we can rationalize surds. If you don't know, understand rationalization of surds, you won't be able to divide surds. And so when we talk about rationalization of surds, what do we actually mean when it comes to rationalization of surds? Before we go into division of surds properly, let me talk about rationalization of surds. What does it mean to rationalize surd? To rationalize surd actually means in a fractional surd, taking the surd from the denominator of the surd from an irrational number to a rational number. That process is what we call rationalization of surds. If you don't understand rationalization of surds, I will recommend you watch our previous videos on surd where we talk about rationalization and when we talk about irrational and rational surds. In our previous video, we dealt extensively on that, talking about irrational and rational numbers. So today, rationalization of surds means taking the denominator of a fraction from an irrational number to rational number. That process is called rationalization of surds. So for instance, if we have a over root b, it is not proper for root b to be the denominator. So what we can do there is to rationalize. So we're actually rationalizing the denominator of the surd or of the fraction, so to speak. So how do you rationalize? You multiply both the numerator and the denominator itself with the denominator. What do I mean? This is a over root b. To rationalize this, we have to multiply by root b, which is the denominator of the fraction. So that will be times root b times root b. If you don't know how to multiply surds, please check out our previous videos. So that will be a times root b will give you a root b. Root b times root b will give you b. We've done that in our previous video. So this is actually what we call rationalization or rationalization of surds. So quickly, let's go straight to surd after this break. I'll be right back. For the break, I talked about rationalization of surds, and without wasting time, let's go to the division of surd properly. So I'm going to divide the board so we can see. This is some examples outlined for us to solve. So we'll be going straight to number 1. So we have to rationalize the following: 1 over root 3. So that's 1 over root 3. I told you that to rationalize means to multiply both the numerator and the denominator with the denominator of the surd, and the purpose is to change the irrational value of the denominator to a rational value. So 1 times root 3 will give us root 3 over what? 3. We've actually rationalized that. Number 2 is root 5 over root 2. So that will be root 5 over root 2 times root 2 over root 2. So root 5 times root 2, that will be giving us root 10 over 2. So you can see that this is very easy. So we quickly clean up so that we can do the last example. That will be That's m root n over root m. So that will be multiply. That's root m times root m over root m. So m root n times m, that will give us m root mn. Root m times root m will give us m. M cancel m. That will give us root m n. So I believe you've been blessed by this video and you've learned something today. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. Follow our Facebook page at Brainboss Learning Consult, Instagram, in all socials we are at Brainboss Learning Consult. Like, share our videos to family and friends. Till I come your way next time, I remain your host, Mr. Maro.